What's the most heartless thing you've seen someone do? I got put on lunch supervision again, and when I walked in, I noticed this little boy with thick glasses standing at the lunch line waiting to get his food. I remembered him because he had 1,000 allergies, and overheard him asking the lunch staff what was in today's food. Does this have tree nuts? What about the bread? Does it have sesame? His voice was small but persistent, the kind of careful questioning you'd expect from a kid who learned the hard way that one wrong bite could kill him. The lunch ladies barely glanced at him while giving him his food. It's fine, kid, just eat it. I watched Ben's shoulders slump as he asked again about the dessert. Some kind of cookie bar, but they just waved him along. Yes, you're fine. You're holding up the line. He shuffled away holding his tray, and I noticed how he picked at his food tentatively, like he was defusing a bomb. Something twisted in my stomach watching this kid having to eat lunch like a minefield, and it got worse as the week went on. I made it a point to position myself near the lunch line during my supervision shifts, and double-checked if he was allergic to anything for him. However, what I witnessed made my blood boil even more each day. Ben asked about milk alternatives because he was lactose intolerant, and the other lunch worker, Donna, rolled her eyes so hard I could see it from 20 feet away. Just drink water then, she snapped. Wednesday, I watched Ben sprint to the bathroom halfway through lunch, his face pale and sweaty. When he came back 20 minutes later looking miserable, I asked if he was okay. The lunch lady said the soup was safe. My stomach hurts. Thursday was worse. He barely made it out of the cafeteria before getting sick. I felt horrible, but then I heard it. Did you see him running? I told him the pasta was dairy-free. Donna laughed harder. His face, while he ran to the bathroom, was priceless. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. This was horrible. Then the other Donna chimed in. Right? If he wasn't so annoying about it, asking a million questions every day, maybe we'd actually tell him the truth. I went straight to our assistant principal's office, telling her everything I heard. The lunch staff is deliberately making Ben Morris sick, I said. His face went through several expressions, clearly having heard this before. He called Margaret and Donna in immediately. Tell me the truth right now. Have you been giving the kid food he's allergic to? He was beyond angry. Margaret's face transformed into shocked innocence. But then they did something that still makes me sick. She goes, oh my goodness, we had no idea. Sometimes we accidentally mix up the regular and dairy-free options. It's so busy in there. Donna nodded vigorously. We felt so bad for him. We were gonna make him a card to help him feel better. I didn't buy it at all, but our assistant principal did. Shell seemed relieved to accept their explanation, warning them to be more careful before dismissing them. I told him he was making a big mistake, but he told me to watch carefully. A few days later, he came back to the lunch line, and I watched Margaret serve Ben with that same excessive sweetness. Here you go, honey. Today's special is Thai noodles with our homemade sauce. Totally safe for you. Now I was curious. I'd never actually seen Ben's full allergy list. I'd only heard him ask about specific things. I asked another teacher to watch over the kids for a minute because I had to go check something. I went to the office to see his file, and when I found it, I read his allergy list. I felt so horrible for him. He was allergic to 14 different food, each getting worse. However, at the bottom, it said peanuts, anaphylactic, potentially fatal. I'm allergic to peanuts too. Spent my whole life wishing I wasn't. But then, it hit me. Thai sauce. Thai noodles always have peanut sauce. My face turned red because I knew exactly what they'd done. I grabbed the emergency EpiPen from the cabinet and literally ran to the cafeteria. As soon as I got there, I saw him with his hand went to his throat, surrounded by people. He was gasping, his face already swelling, turning red then purple. I slammed into a table getting to him, trying to get the EpiPen out of the case. He wasn't breathing, hadn't been for an entire minute. I told someone to call an ambulance trying to keep it together, and gave him the EpiPen, telling him to stay with me. This kid could easily die. I knew how bad it was. Kids were screaming, teachers were running. The ambulance finally got there. Officers and paramedics flooded the room, taking him away on a stretcher. The police were taking statements, and I told them everything. They didn't take it lightly, and apparently another. Lunch lady knew they wanted to get him back because that little snitch almost cost them their jobs. The cafeteria's order records showed they'd specially requested peanut sauce that morning, not their usual supplier's nut-free version. The paramedic that helped me later said Ben's throat was completely swollen when they got there. Another minute without that EpiPen, and he probably wouldn't have made it. That same week, those lunch ladies went from serving lunch to eating it in prison. They were both charged with attempted murder.